Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. And they pulled a little trickaroo on me. I figured Valliant was going to be home team, and they are not. Up to bat is number 7, Cody Rivers. Two the count. Rivers puts it into play, shortstop, gobbles it up. Throw to first, and it got him. Pitching for the Marlow Outlaws is number 13, Matt Cobbs. Now up batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Seth Jones. Jones shot right over the third baseman. And he will get a stand-up double. Jones, your center fielder for the Bulldogs. Now to bat is Caden Abbott. On deck is Owen Guest. First pitch is a strike on Abbott. Shows bunt. Ball was high. One and one. 1-1 is the pitch count. Two and one to pick the count. Get a bunch of monkeys in the production trailer. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the ball. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and he'll have a seat as Caden Abbott is struck out. Be out number 2, Owen Guest now at the plate. Shortstop for the Valliant Bulldogs. Bunt down third base line, and underneath the tag, Seth Jones advances to first on the bunt, or third on the bunt. Nicely done by Owen Guest. Now up is Taryn Inslee. Inslee, your first baseman for the Valliant Bulldogs. Runners on the corners, 2 outs for the Bulldogs. Trying to pick off Guest on first. Cobbs again tries to pick off Guest. Cobbs is very concerned with Guest over on the first base. Three pickoff attempts. Foul back over the press box. Inslee has a 0-1 count. Somehow Guest was able to manipulate the pitcher over there and stole second base. Right now the Bulldogs are living on the edge. 2 stolen bases within mere inches. Pitch outside. 1-1 the count. Line drive right over shortstop's head, going to bounce in center field. It's going to score 1. May score 2. Runners coming, and he does score, and he's safe at second. So Inslee with a 2-run double. He scores Jones, and he scores Guest. That'll bring up Jake Fuller. So 2 runs, top of the first inning on 2 outs. Jake Fuller, your DH for the game. Pitch is high, ball 1. Right down the pipe, so strike 1. Little change up there, but drops in for strike number 2. 1-2 is the count. Pops one into right field, and it has promise. It does drop. Throw to home to stop the run coming home. Fuller with a little bloop behind first base will get him on and bring Inslee around to third. That brings up Brock Bain. Bain is your third baseman for the Bulldogs. Inside pitch. Calls it a strike. Caught that inside corner. Swinging up high, went upstairs, couldn't get it. 0-2 the count. Pitcher Cobbs checks both runners and will settle back. A little late getting around, fouls it off towards the houses over on the other side of the park. 0-2 the count. Pitch outside, 1-2. Trying to pick off first base once again, unable to do it. Folks, be sure and let us know where you're watching from. We always like to see where everyone's watching from. Pitch count's 2-2. Brock Bain up to bat. Strike him out looking as Bain will have a seat. Cobbs gets his second strikeout of the inning, and that'll be all for the Bulldogs as they do score 2, the top of the first. Folks, stick around. We'll have more action coming up. Right after these commercials, we'll be back for the bottom of the first, and the Marlow Outlaws will be up to bat.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection. Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer 1 line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. Marlow Outlaws coming up to bat for the first time in this game. Valliant Bulldogs are the visiting team on this one, and they are up 2-0. First pitch, slices it out to the side, and that's Nate Herchok. Herchok playing left field for the Marlow Outlaws. Outlaws have already won 1 game today. They beat the Stonewall Longhorns earlier. Folks, be sure and let us know where you're watching from. We enjoy taking a look at that after the games. Pitch outside, so 1-1 the ball, 2-1 the count. Evens it up, 2-2. Inside and takes a slice at it. It's going to chop over to the third base coach. So Herchok has a 2-2 count on him. Swing and a miss. So that will be first strikeout for Cody Rivers. Up to bat now is Peyton Layden. Layden's going to have a 0-2 count on him. Hit the umpire, and he's going to have to catch his breath for a minute. I didn't see where it hit him. I just saw him go down. I don't have my TV up here for replay. Oh, it caught him right underneath the chin, yeah. Yeah, that's smarts right there. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't see the replay. But they're telling me in replay you can watch it slow-mo. Yeah, catches him right underneath the chin. He's going to have to take a minute to shake that off. That's no fun. Well, as he collects himself here in a minute, we're going to send it to a commercial, and we'll be right back after this to tell you a little bit more about Bravado Wireless.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Dan Huber up to bat right now. Layden struck out, so that's Cody Rivers' second strikeout of the game. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Layden has a 1-1 count on him. Excuse me. Layden struck out. Huber has a 1-1 count. Make that a 1-2 count. Huber, your center fielder for the Outlaws. Make that a 3-2 count. You see our camera from our extending over our center field wall. Right down the gut. Second baseman handles it and got him at first. 1, 2, 3, and the Outlaws have a seat. As they will go down 2-0 at the bottom of the first. Coming up is the top of the second. Coming up to bat for the Valliant Bulldogs will be Jaden Hale, Trenton Brown, and back up to the top to Cody Rivers. We'll be right back after this commercial.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. Up to bat, the Valliant Bulldogs. It's number 5, Jaden Hale. Hale drives one right back to the pitcher. Thrown out at first. So that will be the first out of the top of the second. Hale is your left fielder, your right fielder for the Bulldogs. Now at bat, number 4, Trenton Brown. Brown, second baseman for the Bulldogs. Straight down the pipe. Oh, 1 to count. Second strike called inside, caught the inside corner. High outside, 1 and 2 the count. Give a shout out to my wife and kids watching at home. Check swing doesn't go, 2-2 the count. High pitch makes it a full count. And got him watching. Strike 3 is called. That becomes third strikeout of the game. And I'll put 2 outs on the Bulldogs. Back up to the top of the order is Cody Rivers. Last time had a shot to the shortstop and able to run it out. Rivers, your pitcher for this game. Pitch right down the pipe, called strike. Pitch inside, 2-1 to count. Pitch way inside. Lost a little control on that one. 3-1 the count now. 2 outs. On deck is Seth Jones. Pitch high, so evens up, or excuse me, that was ball 4. So ball 4, Cody Rivers will take his base. Now this brings up Seth Jones, who had a shot over third baseman's head earlier. And Seth Jones was the first run to score. Woo, that was awful close at first base. Nearly got him. Call strike. Man, that pitch almost looks like a knuckleball. Trying to pick him off at first once again. Awful close once again. Got him strike 2, got him watching. So 0-2 the count. Combs tries to bunt his way in, but fouled off, so that will be his 3rd strike. That'll be the end of the top of the 2nd, as the Valliant Bulldogs lead 2-0 heading into the bottom of the 2nd. Folks, stick around. We'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. Up to bat now is number 15, Nolan Herchok. Herchok playing third base for the Outlaws. Rips one, second baseman calls it, lost it. Bounces off his glove, and the ball gets thrown over the dugout. So a runner will advance to second. Throwing arrow will be given to the center fielder. Up to bat now is Houston Davis. Davis playing shortstop for the Outlaws today. Pitch just a hair high. Pitch low, so 2-0 the count. Called strike there, 2-1 the count. Herchok had advanced to third. I didn't even notice he advanced to third. Sneaky little devil. Showing bunt over the top of his head, and that'll be third ball. So 3-1 the count. Pitch outside, and that will send Davis to third base. To first base, excuse me. What they're saying is Herchok got to go to third because of the overthrow. He got to advance 2 bases. But the ball was thrown out of play. Brendan Morgan up to bat. Morgan playing first base. For the Outlaws. First pitch is a ball. Rips this one and will float foul back behind first baseline. Count is, I believe, 1-1. Tries to get the runner going to second, and unable to hold on to the ball is the second baseman, and that will score Nolan Herchok. So Herchok will score, and Davis will move to second. And there'll be a 1-2 count now on Morgan at the plate. Wilson backs out. Now step back in. Wilson calls time, backs out. Cody Rivers pitching for the Valliant Bulldogs. Got him chasing, and he will have a seat as he strikes out Brennan Morgan. It'll be Rivers' third strikeout of the game. This will bring up Cade Wilson. Wilson is designated hitter in this game. He was catcher last game, I believe. Oh, 1 to count, and Wilson will back out. Trying to pick off on second base, calls him safe. Pitch outside, 1-1 to count. Swing and a dribbler out in foul territory down third base. 1-2 now the count. Swing and a miss, and he will strike out Wilson. 2 consecutive strikeouts by Rivers. Rivers now has 4 strikeouts on this game as they lead 2-1. Up to bat's Kyle Wilson. Kyle Wilson is catching today. First pitch, a strike. Drive back to shortstop. Shortstop scoops it up, and first baseman unable to get the ball in. And that will score Houston Davis as Kyle Wilson will cover 2 bases on a throwing or catching error by the first baseman. And that will tie the ball game up 2-2. Now the Bulldogs will have a conference on the mound. So far, this is mental errors that cost the Bulldogs 2 runs. Folks, be sure and check out BravadoWireless.com. Find a retail store near you. We also have a handful of other locations that are part of the Bravado Wireless team. Check them out, find one near you, and go check out the new Samsung S10. We have an S10e and the S10 Plus that have just launched, and we have them in our stores now. So be sure and check that out. Reading the reviews, the S10 is supposed to be just an incredible phone with an incredible camera and some new thumbprint or fingerprint recognition that's just out of this world. So they say it's has no equal. So you might need to check that out. We have them in our stores. Back to action. Rivers winds up. Swing and a miss. At the plate is Tag Allen. Allen is your right fielder for the Marlow Outlaws. So Allen has an 0-1 count. Line drive over center field head, over shortstop's head into center field. So Tag Allen will have an RBI single and will score Kyle Wilson's pinch runner. Now with 2 outs, the Outlaws have scored 2 runs. That'll bring up back to the top of the order, Nate Herchok. Herchok takes first pitch as a ball, and that will advance Allen as he's still second. Right back to the pitcher and unable to scoop it up. Shortstop unable to scoop it up. And so a fielding error on the Bulldogs will allow Herchok on first and Allen to move around to third. This brings up Peyton Layden. Layden last time up in the first inning struck out. got him, it looked like, and the umpire says no, or referee says no. Cody Rivers really trying to get a jump on the first base. Going and unable to make the tag as he slides in safely. Herchok will advance to second and get themselves out of a force. Two and 0 the count. Nice shot right past third baseman. That will score one, maybe two, and no, it will score one as Layden launches one right over third base. Herchok will advance to third, and Allen scores. So just like that, we have a 4-2 ball game. Now up is Dan Huber, and Huber flew out to short center field last time up. Ball low and away. Runner going and nearly overthrew the shortstop, able to corral it. Layden will advance to second, so runners on second and third. A shot to right field, it will drop in, will score one. Layden's coming around and will score two. So a two-run RBI single by Huber. Now up to bat is Nolan Herchok, and Valliant wants to talk about it. And Nolan Herchok is the one that started this rally as he got on base with a shot over second base's head. So this has been a 6-run inning. 4 of them have been scored with 2 outs. Coach out to discuss it a little bit. Folks, you can get an iPhone XR for just a penny on our Bravado Premium plan. Find a penny, pick it up, and go visit your Bravado Wireless store and get you an iPhone XR. So find a Bravado Wireless store near you. Visit bravadowireless.com. Find a retail store near you. Get you an iPhone XR for just a penny on the Bravado Premium plan. The Bravado. Rivers stays as pitcher, and you know Rivers, I don't think has been the issue. It's been his help behind him. So back to action we go. Is Herchok, Nolan Herchok, which started this rally, is back to the beginning of the batting order. Runner goes, and thrown backside, runner is safe, and that is Huber. Pitch 2-0, high outside. Checks runner back at second. Runner gets back. Slaps one to second base. Second baseman corrals it and gets him at first. So that will end the bleeding, stop the bleeding on the second inning as the Marlow Outlaws scored 6 in the bottom of the second to take a lead, 6-2. Folks, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back as the Valliant Bulldogs will be the top of the third. And coming up will be Caden Abbott, Owen Guest, and Taryn Inslee.
You have a voice, a right to stand up against overpaying for data you don't use from companies that don't live where you live. We are Bravado Wireless, and we are here to answer your call for a better plan right here in southeastern Oklahoma. Now get 2 lines with unlimited talk and text and 14 gigabytes of shared data for only $64.99 a month, because costs should never stop you from connecting with those who mean most to you. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection. You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back, and up the bat is Caden Abbott. Abbott swing and dribbles it down third baseline. So be strike one for Abbott. Second pitch is high. Shot down to third baseline. Third baseman has a cannon and gets him at first. That'll bring up Owen Guest, your shortstop for the Bulldogs, and then Taryn Inslee and Jake Fuller is in the hole. Guest pops it up, be popped up out of play. Drive shot to shortstop and thrown out at first. So Guest will retire. Taryn Inslee up to bat. Inslee, your first baseman, and then Jake Fuller's on deck. Last time up, Inslee had a shot to left field, was able to get on base. Shot left field, has a chance up against the line, and it drifts foul. Inslee with a 1-1 count will return to the plate. Two one now the count. Drive back to the pitcher, off the pitcher's glove. He's got a chance. Able to recover and threw him out at first base, so that will retire. That will retire the top of the third inning. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this for the bottom of the third.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big, go bold, go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless, we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. We are in the beautiful Valliant, Oklahoma here at the Valliant Bulldogs. Bulldogs are in white with black and orange trim versus the Marlow Outlaws, who are in blue jerseys and gray pants. Outlaws lead 6-2 right now, bottom of the third. First pitch to Houston Davis was a ball. Second one, Davis bounces down third baseline. So a 1-1 count on Davis. Again, tries to go down third baseline and over by the dugout. Last time up, Davis had a base on balls, so he took a walk, but he did score the second run of that 6-run inning last inning. Shot to shortstop and got him at first. Now at the bat is Brendan Morgan. Last time up, Morgan struck out. He was the first out of that second inning, but the Outlaws scored 6 runs in the second inning to take the lead 6-2. Right back up the pipe, and shortstop unable to hold on to it. The ball had some heat on it. Center fielder comes up with it, and that will put Morgan, who's your first baseman for the Outlaws, on first base. Cade Wilson, designated hitter, who was the catcher in the last game for the Outlaws, up to bat. He struck out last time as well. Trying to pick off Morgan on first base. Two consecutive pickoff moves, and Morgan able to get back as Cody Rivers unable to get him. Pitch outside to Wilson, so First pitch, and that will be a ball. Again with the pickoff move. Pitch ends high inside. 2-0 the count. Gets hold of this one, launches it high. Center fielder says he hasn't, and he gets underneath it. So Wilson will fly out to center field. So it'll be 2 outs before the bottom of the third for the Outlaws. Kyle Wilson coming up, your catcher for the Outlaws. He scored last time up to start that 6-run inning. Two the count. Still trying to get Morgan there on first. So 3-0 the count. Wilson in charge here. And that one called strike, so now we go 3-1. Pitch low, and we'll send him down the road to first base. That will advance Morgan around the corner. Brings up Tag Allen. Pinch runner coming on for Wilson, and that's number 12. Trying to see who number 12 is here. I don't have a number 12 on my Marlow lineup here. Foul ball, and big cut by Tag Allen. Bad throw to first base, and it goes underneath the fence. So runners will advance to first, or excuse me, to second and third. Oh, 1 to count. Oh, 2 now the count on Tag Allen. Swing and a miss, and he'll have a seat as Cody Rivers picks up his 5th strikeout of the day. And that will end the bottom of the 3rd as the score is 6-2. We'll travel to the top of the 4th. Coming up for the Valliant Bulldogs will be Jake Fuller, Brock Bain, and Jaden Hale. Stick around after this commercial. We'll be right back.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer 1 line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. Up to bat is Jake Fuller for the Valliant Bulldogs. Still on the mound is number 13, Matt Combs. Shot right back to Combs. Couldn't make the backhand. Somehow shortstop comes up with it. No! Pulled his foot, dropped the ball. So Jake Fuller with a rocket shot right back up the middle. Able to run it out and get on first. Now up to bat, number 14, Brock Bain. And did they pick him off? They picked him off on first base. So a great pickoff move by Matt Combs, able to get Jake Fuller, the designated hitter, off on first base. So Bulldog coach Landon Carper's not going to be very happy about that. Shot, chopper, shortstop nor third baseman could pull it out. So Bain able to get on. Brings up Jaden Hale. Last time Hale grounded back to the pitcher. Trying to pick off Bain on first. Once again, trying to get Bain off of first. Called strike and throw down to first, unable to get him though. 1-1 to count. Foul ball off to the right, back over the press box. 1-2 now the count. Pitch high, so it'll even up the count 2-2. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, ball was high, nearly got him in the noggin, but Hale will take a base on balls. That will advance Bain to second. Brings up Trenton Brown, second baseman. Last time up, he struck out. Bunt. Gonna force a play at first, and he does. They will pick up the second out and advance the runners around the base pass. So 2 outs, goes back to the top of the lineup. Cody Rivers, your pitcher today for the Bulldogs. Last time up, Cody Rivers had a base on balls. Short hops it and will score 1. So a wild pitch will score Brock Bain and advance Hale around. Two oh the count. Three oh the count. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and he will take a base on balls after the pitch was high. So that will move Rivers to first after a base on balls, and Hale is residing on third base. So runners at the corners, first and third. Seth Jones at the plate. Right down the pipe. Jones will take the first pitch as a strike. Bunt to second, pitch, and right back to the pitcher, and he will get him at first. So that will end the top of the fourth inning as the Bulldogs were able to get one more. 6-3 the lead now by the Marlow Outlaws as we enter the bottom of the fourth inning. Folks, stick around. Outlaws coming up. It'll be lost on my book here. Stick around. We got more action to come.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Back to action, and we have Nate Herchok up to bat. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch right up the gut. Shortstop able to get it, and can't quite get it to first to throw him out, but what a grab by the shortstop. That'll bring up Peyton Layden. Layden struck out the first time up, and then last time up, had a shot between second and shortstop to get on base. Scored a run. Now they're going to have a rundown, it looks like. No, dropped the ball. So initially it looked like they were going to tag him out at first on the rundown of Herchok, but the pitcher, Rivers, dropped the ball on trying to tag him. Trying to pick him off, throws the ball away. And he's going to continue on to third. Throws there and unable to make a tag on him. So Herchok, on the bad throw on the pickoff move, will advance all the way to third base. Layden, still up to bat, has yet to have a pitch thrown to him. Launches that one, center field, says he has it. He does. Throw all the way to home. And unable to get the ball to make a play on Herchok coming in. Herchok coming in. So one out. It's an RBI sacrifice fly, drives in another run. Dan Huber comes up. Huber is 1 of 2 from the plate. First ball high. This one's going to float foul out of play. This one driving ball left field. And he loses it in the sun, bounces off the fence. And a stand-up double for Huber. So it's one out. We have the Outlaws have put a runner on second after a double to the fence by Huber. Brings up Nolan Herchok. Pitch outside. Right down the pipe to get the first strike. 1-1 to count on Herchok. Time called by the umpire, going to reset. Foul ball by Herchok. 1-2 the count. Line drive shot between first and second all the way to right field. That will score. Yes, it will. Score Huber from second base. So Herchok shot to right field, and he will advance to first. Houston Davis will be coming up. He has gone 0 for 1 with a base on balls today. And 1 run scored. Oh, and gets hit by a pitch right on the left hip. So Davis will take his second base on balls after getting hit by a pitch. And that will advance Herchok to second. Now out to bat is Brennan Morgan. Pitch a little low. Second pitch high. Counts 2 balls, no strikes. Tries to pick off on second base, unable to get Davis. No, excuse me, that is Nolan Herchok.
Hey, let's go, freshman, let's go.
Foul ball off the catcher's mask. 2-1 to count. As the Outlaws lead 8-3, 2 runs in this inning, 6 runs in the second inning. Swing and a miss. Runners will advance after the pass ball. So Nolan Herchok will move to third. Houston Davis will advance to second. 1 out. Brendan Morgan has a 2-2 count on him at the plate. Battles back and fouls this one off down towards third base. Once again, fouls it off the catcher's mask. Reaches for this one, fouls it off over behind the first base dugout. Rockets this one to center field. It'll be one hop, and he has it. Throws it into home plate and cut off. Cannot get Herchok before he scores. So one-run RBI will advance Davis to third. Runners on the corners now. Brings up Cade Wilson, designated hitter. Wilson has not got on base yet today. Pinch runner being ran in. 9-3 your score currently. Runner going to second. Pumps it. Nope, won't throw it. He'll hold on to it. Allows Morgan to go ahead and advance to second. Shot between first and second to right field. And that will score Houston Davis as Wilson has a shot over there. Advances Morgan to third, and now we have a 10-3 ball game. High pitch. Kyle Wilson, your batter. Shot between left and center field. Left fielder will come up with it and score a run. So Kyle Wilson, his shot over there will advance Cade Wilson and will score Brendan Morgan. And Rivers is beginning to get rocked. That brings up Tag Allen. Courtesy runner being put in for Kyle Wilson, the catcher. Pitch is low. We called a ball. Pass ball, and runners will advance. So still just one out, and five runs have been scored in this inning. Wild pitch again, and count will move 2-1.
Never thought I would say that. He was better.
1-2 the count. Sends that one deep. Center fielder backtracking and comes down with it. Comes back throwing, and a nice throw back to home plate. So Tag Allen will fly out to center field and be only the second out of this inning. As we are back to the top, Nate Herchok, who started everything off with a shot past shortstop, and we are back to the top of the order. One, 1-2 the count. We all ducked up here at the press box as that ball flew back towards us. This one right back up the gut. Nice shot over second base, and we'll score one, and we'll score two. And that will be ball game, folks. As the final score is 13-10. 13-3, excuse me. Marlow Outlaws take this one over the Valliant Bulldogs. Folks, stick around. We have more great action coming up next. We have the Valliant Bulldogs versus the Davis Wolves. This broadcast is the copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast shall not be reproduced, rebroadcasted, or otherwise distributed without the express written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management. Thank you for watching, folks. Stay tuned. We have more baseball action to come here in about 15 minutes.